This meeting of the Town of Babylon Rental Board to order. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Carla Bryant. I am the Vice Chairman of the Rental Board. Our Chairman, Sal Mangano, is absent this evening. With me tonight are my fellow board members. Member Marie Ayadis, Member Mike Murray, Member Patrick Nolan, Member Mark Smith, and Member Janaya Martinez. For the record, we have a quorum present.
Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for this evening, I'd like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that has been published in a legal notice and listed on our agenda. Starting with case number 1, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or an authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or the representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that they wish to present to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. If you wish to speak, ladies and gentlemen, please keep it to the property issues and the property issues only. At this time, we ask you please silence your cell phones. And please note, the rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the applicant are null and void. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to begin with the new applications. 45 Scott Avenue, Deer Park. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. My name is Fausto Sicha.
Okay, if you could just raise your right
sorry,
hand,
I'm sorry.
please.
Absolutely.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Please state your name and your home address for the record.
My name is Fausto Sicha, and my home address is 210 Merrick Avenue, Merrick, New York.
Okay. Do you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed, notarized, and submitted with your application?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
No, thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property? Okay. Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Ayadisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, sir, you are approved.
Thank you. What do I do? Do I stay or leave?
No, you can leave.
Okay,
And you can
awesome.
take your sign down and...
Thank you so much. So is there like any paper that you guys are going to send to me? You'll get the permit in the mail. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Okay, 65 Verrazano Avenue, Copeg. Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Please state your name and home address for the record.
My name is Vivian Kameth, and my address is 677 Little East Neck Road, West Babylon, New York 11704.
Do you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed, notarized, and submitted with your application?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
I would, Madam Chairman.
Okay.
Mark Smith. Okay, we have some things that we'd like for you to address prior to issuing the permit, but I have some questions. First is, I see that it's a legal two-family, correct?
Legal two-family, yeah.
Okay. And could you tell us why there are 3 electric meters?
They were existing from a long time, and the landlady used to come quite often she is from Long Island, now she's in Virginia, and she used to keep her office papers there and all, so it was separated from the other 2. The apartments are on the first and second floor, and the basement is completely vacant.
So the meter is connected to the basement,
Yeah,
and the basement is vacant?
basement is completely vacant, yeah.
Does the basement have a kitchen or bathroom or anything like that?
No, nothing.
Nothing? All right, thank you. All right, now on to the list of things that we'd like for you to address. First is, you must power wash the south side of the house.
Okay,
And second is to replace a piece of stockade fence. I guess we should, I guess you have that there in the photograph. We'd like for you to also paint the shed,
okay,
cut the high grass and weeds,
okay.
remove or replace the rear patio.
I think it was up, I think we passed it, right there.
Okay.
Okay, and lastly, replace the walkway on the north side of the house.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Name is Mike Murray. I have a question. That meter is active
which one?
in the basement, meter for the basement, is that active?
I don't think it's active because it's not being used at all.
So you'd have no problem pulling it out?
Yeah, it can be pulled out.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it. And remove, the last instruction would be to remove the meter for the basement.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it, Madam Chairman.
Okay, we can give you the photos too if you would like.
I would prefer to, so that everything can be checked out. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property? Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend until October 30th to have give the landlord enough time to complete the repair list, Maria ADC.
If everything is done earlier, can I send the pictures to you all?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
With the pictures, don't worry about the pictures. If you could just let Kerry and the rental board know,
Yeah,
and then she'll send the inspector out.
okay. no
Okay.
problem. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, you're extended to October 30th for taking care of your repairs. Okay, 421 Venetian Boulevard in Lindenhurst.
Good evening.
Good evening, if you could raise your right hand, yes. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Please state your name and home address for the record.
Sasha Bernard, 81 Jamaica Drive, Sound Beach, New York, 11789.
Okay. Do you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed, notarized, and submitted with your application?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like you had an inspection date and passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
No, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, is there anyone from the audience that would like to speak on this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria ADC.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, you are approved.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
51 South Crescent Drive, East Farmingdale.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. If you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Please state your name and home address for the record.
Rahul Deep Singh, 51 South Crescent Drive, Farmingdale, New York 11735.
Okay. Do you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed, notarized, and submitted with your application?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like you had it's a legal two-family,
Yes.
correct? Owner occupied, you lived there?
No.
Yeah. No, you don't, you didn't give me that
No.
address. You live near there. Okay. And it passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, you are approved.
All right, thank you.
Have a wonderful
Thank you.
evening. Okay, we're up to renewals. 326 Walker Street, West Babylon. And by the way, member Mike Murray will recuse himself from this case. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. Please state your name and home address for the record.
Robert Pettigrew, 21 Peters Lane, North Babylon, 11703.
Do you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed, notarized, and submitted with your renewal?
Yes.
Okay. You had an inspection date in August, and it passed with no issues. Two house with 2 units in each home. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
I would, Madam Chair. Patrick Nolan.
Okay.
Good evening. How are you?
How you doing?
Thanks for coming down. We have a couple items that we'd like you to address on the property, and then we'll be able to issue the renewal permit.
Okay.
We want to remove all the debris from the rear and the side of the property. I have a copy of these pictures I'm going to send you with, along with a
Okay.
copy of the list. Remove the trailer and the car on the side of the home. If it's not plated, registered, insured.
That's
got-
gone already. That went in to get restored. That's a 67 Camaro. That went in to get restored. It's already gone. And the trailer's going this weekend.
Okay. And there's no outdoor storage allowed.
Okay.
And we just got too much stuff on
Okay.
the outside
Yeah,
of the
yeah, it's a
property.
mess.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a copy of the town code for you that cites the section for that, and I've got pictures of the other items. We're going to ask you to fix those things, and then you'll get your permit.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Need about 2 weeks. Is that good?
We're going to give you till October 30th, and if you had it done before that, you can just give a call to the office, and we'll send the inspector back out to take a look.
Okay.
If everything's in order, we'll be happy to send the permit before
All right,
that.
thank you.
Okay, you got it.
All right, so I picked that up from you? Yeah.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property? Okay. Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to October 30th. Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Second by Janina Martinez.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, you're extended to October 30th.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thanks.
35 Pecan Street in Wyandanch.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Please state your name and home address for the record.
Mary Jones, 2 Swanview Drive, Patchogue, New York, 11772.
Do you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed, notarized, and submitted with your renewal?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like you had an inspection date and it passed with no issues. Is there anyone from the board that would like to speak on this property?
No, thank you.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this property? Okay. Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Patrick Nolan.
Seconded by?
Second by Janina Martinez.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Ms. Jones, you are approved.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Our live stream is now